Smets. He ended the weekend on a really high note. That second moto, he was unbelievable after a mistake in the first one. You must be happy with how he ended the weekend on such a high note.
Yeah, absolutely. I think the way he was riding the second motor is the way of riding that we know he can do. But of course, it's not always as easy to reach that level, let's say. But okay, that's for everyone the same. But no, it's always good. It's always a good boost to go into next weekend if you can end the weekend on a high.
And he's a real fighter, no matter what setbacks he has, he always bounces back.
Yes.
You must be really happy with his mentality. He never gives up.
Yeah. Well, yeah, exactly. And that reminds me a lot about myself, but I did not have to teach him that, let's say. Okay, I told him, of course, many times that championships don't come easy, championships are not for free. You have to fight on the good and the bad days, and even more on the bad days. But it looks like his Sicilian nature, I don't know, he's a really fighter. And of course, as I said already, I really like that aspect of him. And also that's something you need if you want to fight for a championship.
And Simon Lagenfelder obviously isn't part of this team, but he's still part of the same brand. After the last round, he had questions to answer this weekend probably, and he had all the answers. He was phenomenal and such a good style, and even in that second moto, he was looking a bit more aggressive than usual.
Yes.
You must have been pleased to see a KTM man on top again.
Yeah, I think I already said in previous interviews, he doesn't really surprise me. I think already from when he was on 80s, but especially on the 125s, he has already regularly shown his potential. And yeah, it all seems to come together now. And I've always been a fan already from his riding style. He has that, let's say the smooth criminal, more or less. So no, yeah, it's good to have 1, 2, and 3 from the group in the championship.
And an MXGP, Lucas Coenen, big points gained this weekend. Again, he's just, anytime he gets into the class and figures out how to win, he just can't stop. Very, very impressive for such a young rider in MXGP.
Yeah, but the strange thing is, by now we start considering it as normal, But every time you have to remind yourself that boy is only 18, and the maturity that he's shown. Okay, we knew he could ride a bike already, but the way he adapted his riding style to the 450. Looks like he's been on a 450 for years. Also, how he tactically takes the races. Yeah, it's really there are really no negatives about it. There's only positives. That's really crazy. But again, I really have to always, even myself, have to say what, another win? But that kid's only 18, so I haven't checked the history books, but. By now it must be the most winningest rookie already now, even if he wins the championship or not. So impressive, it's only the only word.
And Andre Adamo, I think he's been riding a 450 quite a lot of practice. What's he looking like on the bigger bike, and do you think that helps him when he gets back on the 250, maybe to be a little bit more aggressive, or not?
No, yeah, he has been riding a bit of 450, of course, because at some stage they all need to move. He has 1 more year in the 250 class if he wants. We haven't fully decided yet whether he's gonna do 250 or 450, but let's say we are ready for both. And maybe pure technically, if you compare, for example, with Kai and Simon, he's maybe just one step down pure technically riding wise, but he's very smart riding. Good line choices. The times I've seen him ride on the 450, he's pretty good with throttle control and stuff like that. So I liked it. So I'm, even if he would go 450 already, I'm pumped on see how he's doing.
And Marc-Antoine Rossi, well, we're hoping he'd be back in Finland. He done a French elite. I think he's got inflation in his shoulder or something like that. Can you just give us an update? And is he back off the bike again, or what's the story?
Unfortunately, Marc-Antoine Rossi is not on the bike yet again. He indeed, after his surgery and the rehab, he started riding again. And then shortly after that French International, which he did, unfortunately he caught an inflammation on the shoulder, kind of a reaction. And we're struggling with that. It's not disappearing as quick as we were hoping. So no, he hasn't been on the bike anymore since that international race actually. So we've let's say we've stepped it up a little bit now we've stepped up the intensity on the rehab, let's say on the treatment. So we hope that maybe in 1 week time and in 7-8 days of time he can start riding a little bit again, and then who knows, he can do Sweden and Arnhem, but it's at the moment we don't want to predict anything anymore. We have to take it day by day.
And were you at the French Elite that he was racing?
No, I wasn't.
Okay.
I wasn't there.
I mean,
but of course
he looked good. I mean, he was already better than at the start of the season, so it was positive. It's just a shame.
We were really stoked because honestly I wasn't expecting that. So no, we were prepared. Let's say also on the physical side and stuff. So I was really surprised by his level already back then and how easy he made it look. We all know that he has that natural French talent, the skills. But then unfortunately we got dropbacks quite big time with that inflammation.
And the big question, Jeffrey Herlings, what's the update there? What's it looking like for Lommel? I did hear he tried to ride on Thursday. I don't know if that's right or not.
Oh yeah, that's correct. He's gonna try to ride by the end of the week, and then with Jeffrey, you never know whether he's gonna attempt in Lommel or not. That's not decided now yet. Of course, we need to see how the riding goes, and how comfortable and how strong he feels. Then if it makes sense to go into Lommel and race or not.
And a question about Tom Vialle, somebody that you worked with in the past. Yep. He won a couple of world titles with you. I believe you're still in a lot of contact with him. Yep. Rumours are he'll be back here next year riding a 450. Yep. He could be another one in MXGP. Do you think he'll suit the bigger bike?
Yeah, Tom. We talked about Frenchies already, and Tom, I think, is that he's quite technical. He doesn't maybe have he isn't maybe that tall, but that doesn't mean also Ricky Carmichael wasn't that, let's say. So also Tom has a big heart and a lot of desire, and I think with his technical riding skills, I'm quite confident that he can come away with it. Okay, is he going to win 5 championships or whatever, like Jeffrey or like Timmy? That's difficult to predict. The competition will be tough. But I can see him fighting for podiums, that's for sure.
Perfect. Thank you very much for your time, and see you next weekend. Hopefully with Jeffrey as well.
Yes.